Now, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you will know that I'm a huge advocate for leg sleeves. And if you're new, welcome. I'm going to continue lamenting about them. Now, my friends over at Precuts have kindly sent me 2 pairs of the leg sleeves to review, so let's take a look at them. But first, some of you may be wondering what the actual benefits of using leg sleeves. Well, as you know, a lot of players nowadays either play with grip socks or they use a more kind of comfortable, more cushioned pair of socks as opposed to regular football socks. This may be because like regular football socks, they just don't find them as comfortable, or sometimes there's a bit of slippage because of the material. Therefore, they'll cut the ends of their socks in order to like use the grip socks or their socks of their choice. So leg sleeves essentially are just like it's in the name, pre-cut socks, which saves you the hassle of cutting your socks before every game and just saves the kit man having to clean up all the time. And they're also longer lasting, that like if you were to cut your socks yourself, because you know the frayed material can snag and rip because maybe you've taped or someone's tackled you wrong, and they just like tear over time much quicker. And for the past few seasons, you will see that a lot of pro players actually use pre-cut socks, maybe not necessarily from like pre-cuts themselves, but like the kit manufacturer will provide these players with pre-cut socks to use instead of like having to cut their own football socks. But now let's look at the design of the socks themselves. Now the design is like pretty simple, follows the design of most leg sleeves that you will see. It's a tube with 2 compressive ends to help keep your socks in place so they don't fall down and distract you when you're playing, with the thicker, longer cuff meant to be the one that goes near your knee, and the shorter one is supposed to go around your ankle. The fabric is also quite soft and it's quite elastic as well, which is a good indicator in terms of comfort in my opinion. And don't worry, they don't only come in black and white. Precuts sell them in a range of different colors to suit your team's needs. And at full price, they usually cost £13, but they're on sale right now for £8. But enough talk, let's try them on. So now in my garden, I'm just going to simply show you how easy they are to put on, as well as talk a bit more about the comfort of the socks themselves, and actually just show you how I would get ready for a match. So first of all, I've got the leg sleeves here, but first of all, I'll tuck my shin pads into my socks like this. I know some people use tape, I just don't like using tape at all, so yeah. Then what you want to do is you want to get the first leg sleeve and roll it into like this, like a ball, almost like a ring, like a hairband maybe, if that's an easier way to explain it. And then you just want to put your foot through it like this. Yes, so like this, and I'm a knees, well, socks over knees kind of guy, so I'll put it like this. And then you do the same for the other sock. So again, hairband kind of thing, or scrunchie or whatever. Then you want to do it like this. Then magic trick, boots on. And there you have it. This is what I would like to call my match day drip, for lack of a better term. And in terms of the socks, I say they're like pretty light, they're very comfortable, not overly compressive, not too tight. But then again, remember, we're all different people, we have different tolerances, and I don't have the biggest leg in the world, so bear that in mind. These are supposed to be like a one size fits all in terms of adults and then kids as well. So there's 2 sizes. But yeah, pretty comfortable and like I said, not too compressive. And then for those people who I know like to wear their socks a bit differently, I'll show you how it would look. So if you're plain Jane, normal regular sock height like this with a bit rolled down, just bog standard. Or if you're, as they say, low sock trait kind of guy, this is what it looked like. If that's low enough for you. So yeah. And then pulling them down, of course, they're going to feel even more comfortable, because like some parts of the socks are supposed to be compressed just to hug your legs so they don't fall down. But yeah, nice and light so they don't even feel too tight, even if it like bunched up a bit on top of each other. So yeah, pretty comfortable. And then the only thing I guess some people might be worried about is like if they'll shrink after the wash. So I'd say a lot of people don't know this, but after you wash your socks or whatnot, any kind of sock, you're not supposed to put it in the dryer, because the way socks are, the fibers will shrink if you put it in the dryer at such a high heat. So you want to leave them to air dry after you wash them so they won't shrink. So yeah, let me pull these socks up just the way I like it. And there you have it, the pre-cut leg sleeves. Like I said, they come in various different colors, so hopefully you find one that suits your team's needs. And what do you guys think? What do you rate my drip out of 10? The hype venoms are, I guess, giving me a few extra points, but what do you think? And that is it for the video, guys. Like I said, I think the pre-cut socks are great. And if you're looking to pick up a pair for yourselves, I've left a link for them in the description below, where you can also get 5% off your order. Like always, my name is Sub. This has been Sub Sensible. Thank you for watching. See you next time.